Hello everybody and welcome back to the final episode of the Power series. As you guys saw in my last video, or if you're just new, my car is completely done. All done, alright? And I'm sorry that I let you kind of hanging on there with the last little tiny small millisecond of exhaust sound. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys want to hear how the exhaust sounds, right? But anyways, I'm going to just touch up a couple things that I learned through all the installations that I've done, and just give you a little bit of feedback and stuff like that. So let's start with the front mount. Starting with the front mount intercooler. Front mount is not hard at all. It's pretty simple. The one thing that I was talking about here is when you lose your crash bar, you lose the little thing to screw on your your license plate or your tow hook. So I had to find a different way to put a tow hook because I will be racing at Global Time Attack very soon, and I had to find somewhere to attach some kind of hook, which I got a tow strap, put it in there. It's still a little short, but I am required to have some kind of hook or strap for the race. Moving on to the cob intake. So the parent front mount does not work at all with the cob intake. I had to cut part of the cob intake, and basically this is what's left from the original thing, and then I basically have a short ram. In the near future I'll be buying the parent intake that goes from here and it goes down. I also put this, I still left the snorkel on so it takes some air to there, not just hot air, just cold air. Put a little bit of light in here, but moving on, I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can see the NVIDIA downpipe right there, and then the wastegate is right there. It has a little tape down there. Let me see if you can see the green tape. That's where the wastegate is at, and the reason it has the tape is because I took the wastegate out. I had to, so my springs were basically to the max, to 23 psi rating, and with the tuner, he said my wastegate springs were too tight, so I had to lower it down to 14 psi to be able to hit the target boost. I was basically over boosting. I was basically at 24 psi. So I had to take them off, which wasn't that hard. It was just taking off the wastegate and then put it back on. It was pretty simple. I didn't have to take anything else out. There, as you can see, is the IAG air oil separator, or AOS for many people. All the wires, make sure that everything is nice and tight with zip ties, and that is tight. Everything goes to the engine. Moving to this side because it looks a little bit better. You can see the logo IAG in there. That is the fuel rails, and underneath all those wires, all those things, is the TGV deletes. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a little hard to see on camera. In person you might be able to get a good view of it, but that black part underneath the manifold, that is the TGV deletes, which looks pretty good, pretty savvy. It's pretty good. And that's pretty much it that I can show you. Everything else, injectors, flex fuel, everything is installed. Downpipe, mid pipe, full exhaust. I don't know if you can see. I don't have the little I don't have the under tray yet because I'm planning to change the oil. But there you can see the equal length headers from parent. And let's see if you can see a little bit. Nope, you cannot see the up pipe, but the up pipe is around there. So let's go to what you guys are being waiting for, or you guys want to hear the car basically. Right now I'm running E80, which the car is not really happy with E80. The cold start is a little funky. Idle goes up and down, but that is something that me and the tuner are talking about to get it fine-tuned on the cold idle. After that, car is running freaking strong as as it can be right now. So yeah, let's go. It's gonna be very, very loud. I don't know, it's very loud, especially the cold start. It's super loud. But yeah, let's get to it. sweet smell of corn. I don't know, guys, you guys can hear me, but let me close the door up. But I guess the idle thing, thing with the idle didn't happen today. I don't know why. Usually at cold starts, it kind of goes up and down, but it seems perfectly fine to me now. I'm gonna let it warm up and then we can take it for a ride, okay? So the car is pretty quiet when on idle. When I get on the gas, of course, it gets pretty intense, and if I go wide open throttle when the wastegate opens, it just sounds like a freaking train. So I'll take a quick small drive from here to the entrance of my neighborhood, and then we'll go down the road and show you a couple of pools, right? So like I said, it does get pretty loud when I really open up that wastegate up, as you guys are about to hear. Pretty nice, huh? And this is with windows up. I'm about to open the windows a little bit. Hopefully the air doesn't come in too much and you guys can hear a little better. Not too bad. Now this is going to be a cruising speeds. I'm right now doing 52 miles an hour on 4th gear. I'm driving through a little bit of back roads around here. Here is not too bad, as long as I don't push it like this. You know, it'll go fine. Sometimes it gets a little kind of right on your head, but you just gotta find that sweet spot on the RPMs and the speed of your car, and then it's basically quiet. It's not too bad. With my tune, those couple pulls that I've done, 0 feedback knock, 0 fine knock. Everything looks pretty good. I'm on E80 right now. Dam is at 1. Everything seems perfectly perfect. neighbors don't hit me from now on, because pretty sure it's a little loud between all these houses close together. I try to drive as low RPM as possible, as less noise as I can do, but kind of driving up my driveway, it's a little, you know, funky, but I still like to make a lot of noise. So what do you guys think? Just leave me a comment below what you guys think of the car, of the build, of the exhaust, of whatever. Any questions, any concerns you guys have, just leave me a comment below and I'll answer it to you. One more thing that I need to do is to officially put the Flex Fuel badge on the car. Let's get through that. All done. The batch is a little big, I think, but yeah, now it's official. And that's gonna be the end of this final episode of the Power series. I hope you guys enjoy the whole little build and all the installations that I've done, all the little bit of headaches that I had to go through, and all the time consuming of all the mods. You know, I always said, I told my wife when I first got the car that I was just going to do the stage 1 with the intake, Callback to Sports intake, engine wise. I did, you know, I knew I was going to do suspension, all that stuff, maybe the axle back, but I never thought that I was going to go this early and do all these mods. But you know, you go to a couple car meets and you see all the other Subarus with front mounts, intercoolers, super loud exhaust, and you're like, you know what, crap, I'm just gonna do it, you know. And then I just blew a bunch of money into all these mods, and I'm in 2017 and I'm ready with all these modifications. And then of course I always said, you know, I'm gonna do all this stuff and I'm gonna stop there. Engine wise, I will stop there. I want my STI to be like a kind of like a dedicated track car. So at least engine wise, I'm good for now. The near future, I might go for a bigger turbo. Once I go for a bigger turbo, save up all the money to buy a new engine, because I know after that it's just gonna you're pushing it. Like I said, I wanted to be a dedicated track car. So, and you know, I've gone to autocross a couple times, and I've seen what I kind of need and what I don't need. And in the near future, I do want another set of wheels with slicks for autocross. I do want coilovers because I believe I need my suspension stiffer. And from there, I'll go with a big wing for, you know, race car status. Some sparkle seats, you know, to get that nice firm, you know, be perfectly fit in that inside the car. And from there, I don't know. But another question for you guys is, what do you think should be my next modification? What should I do next for my STI? I know I just blew a lot of money in it, so now I just got to save a little bit more money and maybe start with cheaper things and not big buys like I just did. Maybe I'll just save up for the wing, or maybe I just save up for coilovers, maybe for some more rims and tires, stuff like that. But you guys can give me some, you know, some advice of what you guys think that I should do next. Also, I just want to tell you guys that May 12th and May 13th, which is Friday and Saturday, I'll be going down to Atlanta to go to Road Atlanta to compete at Global Time Attack. I'm competing in the street class, which there's some awesome drivers in there, and hopefully I can do good. Now that I got a little bit more power, maybe I can just, you know, maybe I can have a little bit of chance against those awesome drivers that are on street class. So yeah, and of course I'll take you guys for the ride. It's gonna be 2 days straight. I might record my little road trip down there. It's gonna be 8 hours, so I have to take the big car with me with all the stuff inside the car and drive it 8 hours down to Atlanta. and then drive it back up. And the event is 2 days. Time attack, global time attack. Just Google global time attack and you'll see the things in there. Maybe I'll do a live stream on Instagram, maybe a live stream on YouTube while I'm doing at least one of the runs, and something for you guys. But that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy all my previous videos, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to all my videos. I do post regularly, and I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I have done so far. Remember to subscribe, and remember to @ me on Instagram @ARomanRacing. I'll see you guys in the next one.